He might not say it out loud, but deep down, he's hoping you're wife material. But hold on, before you roll your eyes, let's decode what that actually means in today's world. Forget outdated notions of subservient housewives. We're talking about qualities that make for a fulfilling, kick-ass partnership. Think strong, independent, yet deeply connected. A woman who adds value to his life, and vice versa. This isn't about checking boxes, but rather understanding the subtle ways men test the waters to see if you're a good match for the long haul. Intrigued? You should be. Because once you understand the dynamics at play, you can navigate the dating world with confidence and authenticity. You'll learn to spot the guys who are genuinely looking for a partner in crime, not someone to complete them. Spoiler alert, that's your job, not theirs. We'll delve into the psychology behind these tests, often unconscious actions that reveal his true desires. This isn't about manipulation. It's about recognizing patterns and making informed choices that lead to healthier, happier relationships. Remember those early dates where he seemed distant or aloof? Maybe he canceled plans last minute or forgot your favorite ice cream flavor. Unforgivable, I know. While these could be red flags, sometimes they're his way of gauging your reaction. Does your world crumble at the first sign of conflict? Or do you handle it with grace and understanding? Do you morph into a people pleaser? Or do you stay true to yourself, even when it's inconvenient? These seemingly small moments speak volumes about your character and how you'll navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life together. So buckle up and get ready to dive deep into the male psyche as we unravel the mystery of what truly makes a woman-wife material in the 21st century. Forget fairy tales and happily ever afters. This is about real relationships, real challenges, and the kind of love that lasts because it's built on a foundation of mutual respect, understanding, and unwavering support. This is about you owning your power and finding a partner who not only accepts but cherishes every facet of who you are. Gone are the days when wife material conjured images of perfectly coiffed homemakers, whipping up gourmet meals while simultaneously raising a brood of children. Today's woman is a force to be reckoned with. She's ambitious, independent, and has dreams and aspirations that extend far beyond the confines of domesticity. And guess what? Men have evolved too. Well, most of them. They're no longer looking for someone to simply cook, clean, and bear their children. The modern man seeks a partner, an equal who challenges and inspires him, someone who brings her own unique flavor to the table. He wants a woman who can hold her own in a boardroom and then slip into a little black dress and dance the night away. He craves intellectual stimulation, someone who can engage in deep conversations about politics, philosophy, or the latest Netflix binge-worthy series. This shift in perspective reflects a broader societal change where traditional gender roles are being redefined and women are celebrated for their multifaceted identities. It's no longer about fitting into a predetermined mold, but about embracing individuality and finding a partner who appreciates you for the complex, beautiful mess that you are. So ditch the outdated rulebook and embrace the freedom of being a modern woman. Don't be afraid to express your opinions, chase your dreams, and show him that you're not just wife material, you're the whole damn package. Let's face it, we all crave connection. That deep, soul-stirring kind of connection that makes you feel seen, understood, and cherished for who you are at your core. And while a perfectly curated Instagram feed might rack up the likes, it's the messy, imperfect moments that truly bond two people. He's not looking for a Stepford wife. He's looking for someone who can laugh at his bad jokes, someone who's comfortable enough to cry on his shoulder, someone who embraces vulnerability as a strength. This is where emotional intelligence comes in, the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and empathize with those of others. It's about communicating effectively, navigating conflict constructively, and building a safe space where both partners feel comfortable being their most authentic selves. Think back to a time when you and your partner faced a challenge together. Did you shut down or lash out, or did you approach the situation with empathy and understanding? These are the moments that reveal your true character and demonstrate your capacity for deep, meaningful connection. Remember, relationships are a two-way street. It's not just about finding someone who gets you, it's about being that person for him too. It's about creating a space where you can both be vulnerable, where you can shed the masks you wear for the outside world, and simply be yourselves, flaws and all. Men, bless their hearts, aren't always the most direct communicators. They might not blurt out, "Hey, I'm testing you to see if you're wife material." Instead, they often resort to subtle, and sometimes infuriating, ways of gauging your compatibility. These aren't malicious mind games, but rather subconscious actions that reveal their deepest desires and fears. Remember that time he forgot your anniversary? Before you panic and assume the worst, consider this. He might be testing your reaction. Does your world crumble at the first sign of imperfection, or do you handle it with grace and understanding? Do you hold a grudge for eternity, or can you forgive and move on? Or perhaps he's constantly testing your boundaries, pushing the limits to see how much he can get away with. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's his way of understanding your limits and seeing if they align with his. Do you stand your ground assertively, or do you cave under pressure? Do you communicate your needs clearly, or do you expect him to read your mind? These tests aren't about passing or failing. They're about revealing your true colors and seeing if your values, priorities, and communication styles are a match. So the next time he pulls a disappearing act or forgets to take out the trash, again, take a deep breath and try to see the situation from his perspective. You might be surprised by what you discover. Section 5. Independence and Interdependence, the Delicate Balancing Act. One of the most alluring qualities a woman can possess is a strong sense of independence. Men are drawn to women who have their own lives, their own passions, and their own circles of friends. A woman who is comfortable in her own skin, who doesn't need a man to complete her, is incredibly sexy. However, this doesn't mean that men are looking for lone wolves who are fiercely independent to the point of isolation. True intimacy requires a delicate balance between independence and interdependence. It's about being able to stand on your own 2 feet while also being willing to lean on each other when times get tough. You are 2 whole, complete individuals who choose to come together and create something beautiful and lasting. You maintain your own identities, your own interests, and your own support systems, but you also create a shared space where you can connect, grow, and navigate life's adventures as a team. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can be your own person while also being an amazing partner, lover, and friend. Section 6. Emotional Intelligence, the cornerstone of lasting bonds. We've all encountered them. The emotionally unavailable, the conflict avoidant, the ones who leave you feeling like you're speaking a different language. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to understand and manage your emotions and empathize with those of others. It's a crucial ingredient for any successful relationship, romantic or otherwise. Men, often socialized to suppress their emotions, are increasingly seeking partners who can help them navigate the complex world of feelings. They're drawn to women who can communicate effectively, express their needs and boundaries clearly, and handle conflict constructively. Instead of resorting to blame or criticism, you pause, breathe, and try to understand his perspective. You listen attentively, validate his feelings, and then calmly express your own needs and boundaries. This is emotional intelligence in action. Developing your EQ is an ongoing journey, not a destination. It requires self-awareness, empathy, and a willingness to communicate openly and honestly, even when it's uncomfortable. The good news is that emotional intelligence can be learned and strengthened over time, leading to deeper connections, healthier communication, and more fulfilling relationships. Section 7. Support system, not just a spouse, embracing mutual growth. A true partner is more than just a lover. They're your biggest cheerleader, your confidant, and your partner in crime. They're there to celebrate your victories and offer a shoulder to cry on during setbacks. They believe in your dreams and encourage you to step outside your comfort zone. This support is not a one-way street. A healthy relationship involves mutual growth and encouragement. It's about creating a space where both partners feel safe to be vulnerable and pursue their passions. Supporting your partner's growth is a testament to the strength of your relationship. Their success adds to the richness and fulfillment of your shared journey. Section 8. Trust, the unshakable foundation. Building a safe space. Trust is the bedrock of any healthy relationship. It's the feeling of safety and security that allows you to be your most authentic self. Trust is built slowly over time through consistent actions that demonstrate reliability. When a man is considering a woman as a potential long-term partner, he's subconsciously assessing her trustworthiness. He's looking for someone who keeps her word and can be trusted with his heart. Did you give him reasons to trust your words and actions? When you create a foundation of trust, you create a safe space where both partners can be vulnerable. Section 9. Shared values and visions. Aligning on life's compass. While opposites may attract, shared values and visions are essential for long-term compatibility. These are the fundamental beliefs that guide your decisions, shape your priorities, and ultimately determine the direction of your life. When your values are aligned, you're more likely to be on the same page when it comes to major life decisions, such as marriage, children, career aspirations, and financial planning. Imagine you're planning a trip with your partner. You envision a backpacking adventure through Southeast Asia, while he dreams of a luxurious European getaway. You prioritize experiences and cultural immersion, while he values comfort and convenience. These differing visions, while not insurmountable, could lead to conflict and resentment if not addressed openly and honestly. Discussing your values and visions early in a relationship can save you from heartache and disappointment down the line. It's about respecting each other's perspectives, finding common ground, and creating a shared vision for the future that feels both exciting and fulfilling for both of you. Section 10. Empower yourself. Embrace your authentic self. The most important takeaway from all of this: be true to yourself. Don't try to mold yourself into some idealized version of wife material based on outdated stereotypes or societal pressures. The right man will love you for exactly who you are, quirks, flaws, and all. Embrace your independence, nurture your passions, and never apologize for your ambition or your intelligence. Speak your truth with confidence, set healthy boundaries, and never settle for a relationship where you feel anything less than valued and respected. Remember, you are not a project to be fixed or a puzzle to be solved. You are a complex, multifaceted, and utterly unique individual deserving of love and happiness. So go out there and live your best life on your own terms. The right partner will not only embrace your authenticity, but will celebrate it alongside you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.